Hey YouTube, we're going to do another unboxing video. This is going to be for the 2000 4runner build. It is a Compustar 4900S 2-way remote system. Comes with 2 remotes. One of them is 2-way, one of them is not. 3,000 foot range. I'm assuming if that's like perfect conditions, straight line of sight, all that kind of stuff. This 4900S, got it off Amazon for around the 170 Canadian mark. So yeah, we'll just open it up and show you what it's all about. Contains one 2-way remote, one 1-way remote, the remote antenna, wiring harness, and the module. Hang on, I think someone's at the door. Okay, yeah, no one at the door. Just got crazy windy all of a sudden. But yeah, so that's the box. Remote start, 2-way. It is keyless entry, but your vehicle has to have factory keyless entry. Yeah, works with diesels. Does have a trunk release button. Whatever drone mobile ready is. So yeah, standard system. It's one of their lower end models. Like I said, it was only 170 bucks off Amazon, so doesn't break the bank. We're not looking for anything crazy fancy or like a Viper system or something like that. So yeah, we'll open it up, show you what you get here. So obviously you get the see if I can do this one-handed. CM900, just the control module. So you got the couple of plugs, and you got the big power connection on there as well, and then some more plugs on this side. We won't be using all of these, but a lot of these are for like if you want to add the G-force, like the shock sensor if someone hits your car or bumps it with a cart or something like that. And there's a lot more add-ons you can add to it. So but yeah, control module. With that, you have the antenna. So this will be the side that faces inside your car. This side is the side that goes onto the back of the windshield, usually up near your rear view mirror because it's a nice central location in the vehicle, and it's not blocked by body panels and stuff. Being right in the glass, you can see it's got the little LED on the back side there that'll flash when the vehicle's locked out to your windshield. So got the antenna, just plugs in on the back here simply. These antennas are a lot nicer than the older Compustar systems where they had like they actually had like a physical antenna that would stick down like 4 or 5 inches down your window, and this will be nice and hidden up behind the mirror, so that'll be good. What else in the box is the standard 1-way remote. So they call this the backup remote. Little keychain type thing to clip it on. You can see there it says 1W. So that'll be for that'll show you the 1-way. The other one it'll say 2W for 2-way. And it takes the standard CR 2025 batteries. Believe it comes with batteries. I don't know how long this has been sitting on a shelf in an Amazon warehouse somewhere, so we might end up replacing them. But yeah, so you can see remote start, lock, unlock, and trunk release. Pretty standard. So that'll be your backup remote. Inside this box is the 2-way remote. Okay, destroy the box while opening it. So yeah, you can see 2-way remote, very, very similar. So basically the difference is obviously button color. You can see this one's a little bit larger in diameter, and I don't know if you will be able to see this through the plastic. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see the little icons in there. The lock, the unlock. So yeah, and there's one on that side for start. So basically those will light up on the side of the button as to what you did. It'll beep back confirming that the vehicle's received whatever signal you sent it by pushing a button here. So same thing, little keychain type thing, and this one does take 2 of the CR 2025 batteries. So that's a little standard watch battery. I believe there's 2 of them stacked up inside there. And then the massive mess of wires that'll need to be. This one will be for your antenna. They make it black in case you got to surface mount it. We'll be hiding that behind the A-pillar cover. And then you got the big beefy power wires. You can see a little spade in there. That is the hood pin safety in case someone tries to pop your hood while the alarm's on. And then the big mess of wires that has to run absolutely everywhere. Outside of that, comes with a couple Compustar stickers, and then your install guide and how to use it. So we'll pop open this wire harness. I can explain it a little better, and then we'll pop this open and take a look at the manual quick. Okay, so standard plug for your antenna. The blue one will plug into, the blue side will plug into the control module, and the one with the little rubberized kind of sleeve over it, that'll plug up into the antenna, just to give like a clean look to the plug. They are color coded, so you can see there's a small and a big blue. So the big blue will be for the antenna, so that's the one we'll be using. But yeah, you can see that you can't really mess up the install other than splicing this mess of wires into stuff. So that is that. Big ol' mess of wires. A few fuses in there. You can see the giant plug. And these are all like 14 gauge, I think. Yeah. So they're pretty heavy wires, rated for some juice. So yeah, these will go up in there, up under the hood, and you'll have to fish it through the firewall somewhere because you want this to be on the inside of the cab. So that is the big plug on this side, obviously. And then your standard wire harness. You can see it is the double stack gray, which has quite a few. How many are on there? 12? Looks like there's 12 wires that have to be connected for that guy. So, and that'll plug in on this side to the gray connector. So these are all single row, so the double row will go into that guy there. And that's about it. If you wanted to go into Compustar's website or even on Amazon, you can add the shock sensor, and you can expand these kits as well. But this will be everything you need for a standard install. And it comes with the hood plunger as well. So you clamp that into the rad support or somewhere near the front of the hood, and when the hood's shut, it'll push it down. And if that ever makes contact and grounds out against the mount, you can see it pops in there. That's what opens or closes the circuit, I believe, and tells the alarm to go off. So this will be using the factory keyless entry and factory horn and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, this is just the module which will be adding basically remote start to the vehicle, and it extends your range, and then you get a two-way remote because it's nice when you're far away that you can hit the button and it gives you a little beep back so you know that it's started or you know it's locked or something like that. So that's basically what this is going to do, is it'll retain the factory keyless entry, so it just basically uses these buttons to control the factory system. So yeah, it doesn't come with like an aftermarket siren, it doesn't come with anything like that. So this will just be plug and play to retain the factory keyless entry, but add remote start, and then the longer range and the two-way feature. So this will be going into the 2000 4runner build. It does have a Compustar system in it already. The install wasn't that good. It's kind of just jammed up under the dash, and I haven't pulled it out to see what model it is or anything. But when I bought this thing, it didn't come with the factory 4runner remotes, and it didn't even come with the Compustar remotes. I literally got 3 copied keys. I don't even have Toyota keys. I don't have anything. So basically, yeah, I bought this system to replace all that other crap. I can see the antenna that's mounted onto the windshield existing, and it is an older antenna model. When I was doing some Googling and reading some forums and stuff, Compustar doesn't make remotes anymore that will fit the older antenna. So the way I could reuse the system that's in the 2000 4runner right now would be to upgrade the antenna and then buy remotes. Problem is, once you buy an antenna and you buy remotes, you're into almost the cost this whole kit was. So I figured, well, you know what, I might as well just replace it all new. I can install it. I know it's installed properly, and I figured it would just be a better option to just to have a whole new system. Yeah, so you get a couple stickers for the window. Some people like to have a clean looking car and they don't want to put stickers on. You know, the stickers aren't a bad option. These aren't reverse stickers, they're just standard stickers, so they would go on the outside of the vehicle, which means they're not going to last too long in the sun and stuff like that. But the stickers are nice because, you know, if people are walking up to your car and you want to break in and they see a sticker on the window saying it does have an aftermarket alarm, sometimes they'll just, you know, turn around, move to the car park beside you or something like that. Kind of like a house when you have a little sign out front saying AAA alarms or whatever. Excuse me. But yeah, so even sometimes just having a sticker is a deterrent. Now some people might say, oh, you know, they might have just got a stickers from a friend or something and the car doesn't even have a system in it, and they'll still try anyways. But yeah, you know, so sometimes stickers aren't a bad idea. We'll be sticking the stickers on once the install is done. So that's that. And then yeah, it's got this giant warning sticker. It says, warning, this car is equipped with a remote control engine starting device. Check with the vehicle owner to determine how to disable it. So basically this will be going under the hood, you know, on the rad support somewhere close. That way if you ever take your car in for service and, you know, if they ever come in for service and someone's under your hood working on your car, it just tells them that, you know, they could be up underneath there and magically the engine will start because, you know, someone might have pushed the button or something. In 4runner, my 97 4runner, I have been under the hood. Luckily, I was just checking the air filter when I leaned against the fender and I actually hit the remote start button in my pocket. I have an aftermarket two-way alarm in it. And luckily I heard the beep from the remote, so I was able to kind of like move my hands, and all of a sudden starter engaged, and well, you can hear the, you know, the fuel pump turn on and the solenoid click and everything, and then the starter engages and it fired up and I was right there. But luckily my hands weren't near the belts or anything. But yeah, my other truck doesn't have that. I mean, I've had it for a while, so I should know better than to have the keys in my pocket. But yeah, so that's just a little safety sticker. You want to put that on just because last thing you need is, you know, if you ever take your car in for whatever reason and someone hurts themselves because they didn't know that it had a system like that, you know, you could be liable. So yeah. And then yeah, little FCC warning. Nobody reads that. Not sure what this is. Remote coding. Ignition key on and off. Okay, if you ever got to code the remotes to the system, and then it just shows you what all the buttons did. Top button to lock, unlock to unlock, button. You gotta hold 2.5 seconds for the trunk release. You gotta hold 2.5 seconds for the remote start. And I guess it's got some auxiliary settings as well. Auxiliary 1. Press and hold the trunk and start button for 2.5 seconds, and then tap the trunk button and it'll do something different, I guess, if you want it to. Auxiliary 2, and I don't know, maybe you could wire that into like a relay system or something for some exterior lights or something like that. You know, you're camping and you're working away and trying to do something, need some light, you just grab your car remote and sure enough, light bar turns on or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not sure if maybe you need those extra wire harnesses or something like that for this, but we'll see. We'll do a video of the install. This will be just an unboxing. Valet mode off. I believe valet mode is where you turn your vehicle off, and the car keeps running for a certain amount of time. You know, a lot of guys with turbo cars or something like that want that because they want the engine to continue running to cool the turbo, keep oil flow cool, you know, flowing, so that they can cool down the turbo and stuff like that. But again, yeah, we'll get into all this in depth. I'll read through this, and in the install video, we'll install it and go through all the little features and stuff it comes with, and maybe some things I might get extra to add on to this in the future. But yeah, so that'll be the unboxing of the Compustar 4900S. So keep your eyes open for the install video. It'll be in the very near future. We're looking to do this whole build in the next couple of months, so there'll be a whole bunch of videos coming out. Again, like and subscribe to follow the build. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.